Bring it up.
Welcome into another edition of the Roar Down with UNA Football. Benjamin Ray and Mike Ezekiel back with you. We got about 3 weeks left of summer ball before they open up fall camp here in just a couple of weeks and begin the 2026 football campaign. And here to help us count it down, it's another local product, Leo Glover, back in the house with us. But Leo, we're not talking football. Man, you had a great career at Florence, here at North Alabama, heading into your third season. We're going to get to some football talk, but you are the pickleball champ of UNA football. How's it feel?
Feels good. Me and Ethan, actually. He's coming on in a minute, but it feels good. I couldn't have done it without Ethan. It was fun, though.
So tell us the setup of this tournament. It seems like all the team was over at Veterans Park over at the pickleball courts, and you and Ethan, I guess, were on a team.
We were.
And just how dominant were you, and what was working for you guys?
So it started off, I think we started at 9 a.m. yesterday, but there's 134 people in this tournament and 16 courts, and I think we just dominated every round. We had a couple close rounds that, we came back and won. But I think he's never even played before. It was his first time ever playing, and he didn't even look like that. You thought he's played a lot, but we just worked together, and we couldn't be stopped. It was fun.
That's what I wanted to ask. Was it a random pairing, or was it a strategic matchup with you?
Coach Dearman has he loves Gemini AI, ChatGPT. So he randomized everybody, the whole team, and I think there were some coaches in the tournament too, and some GA or some student assistants, but it was just randomized teams.
I think the most impressive thing is normally, like, your best team, it's going to be people that are really familiar with each other, like your siblings or like your people from the same high school, same hometown. But you're a Florence, Alabama guy. Yeah. We got a guy all the way from, Michigan, I believe? Yeah, so how did that work out?
It worked out well. He said he's never really played before. He hasn't played a real game before. So, I taught him a little bit and told him before, and I kept having to remind him a couple of things, but that was fine with me. It was just clicking. I just say yesterday was our day. It was.
Who gave you the biggest run for your money?
I'd say Colin Wright, actually.
Colin Wright,
one of our
sled dog.
One of our old sled dogs, yeah, the old lineman. He was taking up the whole court, and it was 2v1 in me and Ethan. I was like, we almost got beat him when they started off like 5-0 against us or something like that. And I was like, oh gosh. And then the games are only 15 minutes, I think, and it's whoever wins when it comes down to the 15 minutes is over. And I was like, dude, we gotta step it up. And we ended up coming back and winning. But yeah, Colin looked like a freak athlete out there.
I can see Colin being that guy. Last thing I'll ask about pickleball. I know tennis is a little different where, you can kind of go, laterally and you don't have to stay side to side. Is pickleball kind of the same?
I've never played tennis in high school, but from what I know, I have some buddies from high school that play tennis, and they just are really good at pickleball because they play tennis. Mm-hmm. But I think it's somewhat similar. Like the serves, you got to serve the opposite opposing square. You can't serve straight in front of you. It's kind of like ping pong too. It's a bigger version of ping pong. But
sure.
Yeah, It's pretty similar to from tennis, from what I know from tennis.
Pickleball obviously is the big craze right now, but for a lot of people who attended school at UNA, they played pickleball coming up in Don McBrair's tennis class. That's
Really?
where I learned to play pickleball when I was in school. I was thinking tennis as well. But so for me, I get an early introduction. Don McBrair, everybody knows Coach Mack, a legendary person here at the University of North Alabama. What was your introduction to pickleball? When did you start playing?
I think I started playing like my junior year of high school. I was actually started playing with my tennis buddies, so they were all way better than me. So I was like the new guy on the street just playing with them, and I was terrible. But just playing with them, it's like playing with an older brother or something. You just get so much better, and it made me way better. But probably junior year of high school.
We're going to talk to Chris McMillan later too. How'd he do in pickleball?
I don't know. I didn't play Chris. I don't know how he did. You have to ask him.
We will certainly find out. Well, from pickleball to some football talk.
Yes, sir.
We're a little bit past the halfway point. We were just counting it down. I think 3-4 weeks left
right.
in off-season workouts. Man, how's your summer been going to this point?
It's been going great. I mean, we got a great group of guys, great coaching staff. I mean, we have a product here that we can win some football games and do something that UNA hasn't done in a long time, and I'm very excited for that.
You went from your true freshman year kind of, playing on kickoffs and making some plays there. I remember your first tackle. And
Right.
then sophomore year, you playing a lot on the defensive back side and mixing in there. Talk about this room a little bit and just how you've grown and how you feel that your role will develop now.
Yeah, I think we got a great defensive coordinator. Coach Bowen's legit. And I think the coaches, position coaches, we have a new safety coach, Javante Moffitt. And just his experience in the NFL and he has so much experience on the game. Like, it is just insane. So, I mean, we got a good safeties room, and, I mean, we're led by a guy that knows what it's like from the highest level. So I'm excited for that, too. I think we got a good room.
What's it been like being mentored and coached now by a guy who's played at the highest level, and Coach Moffitt?
It's awesome because, I mean, he'll tell us stuff, and you're like, you know that guy? Like, he knows all these famous people that we grew up watching, and it's like, to him, it's just one of his teammates. But it's to us, it's like, oh, my gosh, like, that guy's a superstar. But, no, it's awesome. And like I said, his knowledge is just absolutely unreal.
It's pretty amazing hearing him talk in the office a little bit, where he's a Middle Tennessee State guy, and his freshman year was the year after Kevin Byard. Like, they had 1 year together, kind of, and then but amazing what he came from college at Middle Tennessee and to go on to the NFL, just invaluable experience.
Yeah.
And you also alluded to Clint Bowen, defensive coordinator, a little bit. Just
Right.
what have you learned from him over the spring?
I mean, like, he's another guy that's just got so much knowledge. But, I mean, I've learned a lot. I mean, I've just learned that you got to work hard for what you earn. Nothing's earned. Like, you gotta work hard for it. And he played defensive back, and he also played a little bit in the NFL. So, I mean, like I said, he knows so much about the game. But he's came from some big schools, and his knowledge is just huge.
You've got Coach Bowen, who's got great experience, wealth of
Right.
experience coaching all around in the Big 12 country. Mike Johnson, great player here at North Alabama. Coach Moffitt. I mean, what's it like having connections to all these coaches now who've had great experiences?
It's awesome. I mean, they've all played at literally every level. So, I mean, just knowing the connections they have and the people they know and what they've been taught from other people that, like I said, that they've been their teammates and they've been in the same level they have. I mean, it's just absolutely unreal to have a coaching staff around you that has played at a level higher than what we're doing right now.
Leo, you are a Florence graduate. You were born and raised here, and you're from this area. You know this area very well. You grew up playing at Brawley Stadium, and now that stadium's a little different. It's strictly for the high school, and you look right over, you got Bacon Independence Stadium coming up, a project that's been in the works for a long time and dreamt of, but now it's coming to reality. What's it like for you to just be from here and to now see what that means to this community?
It's awesome. And I grew up going to UNA football games, and I grew up going to Brawley, watching the games, and then I ended up playing at Florence and playing in Brawley. But just having a new stadium here is going to be it's just unreal. It's something that no one ever think that would even happen, but it's going to be awesome, and I cannot wait for that first home game. It's going to be jumping. It's going to be awesome.
So last week we had Noah Gregg on, and he told us his engagement story.
He did.
He also told us that you were with him when he met his fiancée. He got her number in the GUC.
I think that's right.
Do you have any memories of that?
I think I do. It was our freshman year. Yeah. He knew of the girl, of his fiance now, and I don't remember exactly the whole story, but I was there. I wasn't with him exactly, but I remember I came up after he did it. But yeah, he went up and he got her number and snap, whatever it was, and then the rest is history now.
How cool is it kind of having a teammate? And I mean, you've got a couple dads, a couple fathers that own this team. How cool is that, seeing someone you're pretty close with?
Yeah.
make that next step in life.
It's absolutely awesome. I'm so happy for him. He's a great dude, and then his fiance Sydney, she's a really sweet girl. So I'm not worried about them at all. I think they're going to be just fine, and they're both really good people.
Leah, last thing for me, just kind of staying on that same thread with, Noah being a local guy, you being a local guy, Colin being a local guy. There's a lot of local talent here, a lot of talent from everywhere, but just to know that Coach Dearman puts an emphasis on high school kids in the state of Alabama and specifically here in the Northwest Alabama area, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot to know that a head coach, just doesn't overlook the place that he's from, and that he pays attention to the guys around here and the local talent. And that not only is good for us, but it's good. I mean, the people that are from here, like that don't play sports, and just the community, knowing that he recruits people around here. I mean, that means a lot to them too. That he's not just coaching here, but he's also recruiting here.
Leo, last thing, man, we got 2 newcomers coming up next. Tell us a little bit about Chris McMillan and Ethan.
Chris and Ethan. I'll start with Chris. Chris is a good running back, man. I've seen some of his film. He's hard to tackle. He's fast and he stays low, so I got to get extra low to tackle him. And I think he's gonna be a heck of a running back this season. And Ethan, he's fast as lightning. I mean, he's a slot guy. It's hard to guard, and like I said, I think they both have bright futures this season.
Well, Leo, we can't wait for this upcoming year. Pickleball champ. Hope you got you a big championship belt or something like that. And we'll mention that, I'm sure, from time to time throughout the year. But thanks for chatting with us, sir.
Thank you.
That's the Florence native, Leo Glover. We'll take a break. I think Chris McMillan's up next.
Thank you.
Out there, I seen, it's like tennis a little bit. And like the last minute, I caught on too late. We lost though. We lost by 1 point.
Who's your partner?
A freshman tight end, Casey.
Nice.
Yeah, freshman tight end.
Gotcha. So you said it's kind of like ping pong. I guess in tennis? Have you played tennis and ping pong both?
I played tennis before, but I feel like I'm better at ping pong.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, so we're doing these off-field activities, building team camaraderie. A lot of newcomers, a lot of new coaches. Pickleball, man, how's it been going seeing this team come together?
I feel like we've been chopping wood. I feel like we got a great group of guys that, just like Leo said, we're gonna win a lot of games this year. Like new staff, new players, new everything, and everybody just keep buying in. We ready for the first game. We're gonna be ready.
Chris, I want to say the last time we talked to you was the very first time we did the Roar Down, and I want to say it was like maybe late February, early March, right before spring practices, and we had Coach Bowen, Coach Partridge, and you came on as well, and I don't think you had a practice the first time we had talked to you.
Yes,
so now that you've gone through that whole process of spring, how did it go, and how are you adjusting to the Florence area?
Oh, I feel like it went great. Like, just like we got a great group of guys up front, like great O-line. The thing we're going to do is pound the ball. And when we pound the ball, we're going to set the stand, we're going to pound the ball, and we're going to throw the ball. So I feel like we're great this year. We're going to be great.
You were with Coach Partridge at Bowling Green. What made you want to follow him down here to North Alabama?
That was my guy way before. Like, me and Coach Partridge had already locked in his first day at Bowling Green because I was there before him. And we had already locked in way before, and I knew, like, yeah, that's my guy. I'm going to trail with him.
Yeah, talk about the running back room a little bit. You got a lot of guys that can run the ball, a lot of guys that can make some things happen. Some returners in the mix, too, that have kind of been around the program a while, and you're kind of one of the newcomers. Just talk about this room.
You got JC, you got Rod, you got J5. Who else I'm missing? You got Nick, you got G-Baby, you got Logan. Everybody feed off each other. We don't let each other just – you can't skip no reps. You can't BS in there. Like, everything we always locked in, serious, even in meetings. We all going to hold each other accountable.
And a couple of the guys you mentioned, Rod Taylor, he's been in the program 3 years now. You got Jalen Fletcher, who started as a freshman, and he's been in the program 3 years. You got guys that have kind of been around, and you alluded to them. What has it been like having those type of guys, be able to kind of help get you adjusted to a new area and a new team?
Yeah, because them guys are a great group of guys. Like, them guys, they kind of feed off me. So that's why I be trying to set the standard, make sure I don't slacken nothing, because I don't want them slacking, and they definitely not going to let me slack.
What kind of running back style can fans expect out of you when they see you?
Balance, powerful. The strength is there. The speed is there. I can catch out the backfield. I can make people miss. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing to see a new era in the backfield.
And last thing for me, Chris, you alluded to the offensive line and just how great they were in the spring, helping you as a running back, and how confident you are that we'll be able to pound the ball just because we have such a good offensive line. The sled dogs,
Yes,
as they've
sir.
been called. Just talk about what you've learned from those guys and how much time you like to spend with them.
I mean, a lot of them older, a lot of them experienced. I'm experienced. So they very experienced. So, like, it ain't too much. I can even say we just ready to go.
I like it.
We're ready to go.
You mentioned that strength. Take us into the weight room. Where have you seen the most growth?
I say in our room, we want a lot of power clean guys. We want, and that's what we've been growing at, even in the weight room, the power clean. That's what we've been growing at.
What kind of numbers you throwing around right now?
Squat at 610, benched at like 345, power clean like 275. That's what I've been trying to work on. That's my least slack at.
Well, it sounds like a lot of weight to me, Mike.
Me too. I don't think I could handle that at all.
Chris, man, we've loved asking players this. First games in Bank Independent Stadium. There's going to be firsts that live forever. Two-part question. How badly do you want that first touchdown?
You just took the words out of my mouth. I was just going to say, I got to be the one to score that first touchdown. Like, I got to be the one to score that first touchdown. I want it so bad. Like, I know the Lion fans going to be cheering so loud. I know the stadium going to be so loud. Like, and the first running back to play in that stadium, it's amazing.
So if we get it at red zone goal line, you're probably going to be chirping whoever's calling the Coach Partridge, right, for that first call.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Well, man, we're pulling for everybody to get it, man. We know you'll have a great celebration. We're so excited you're a Lion, man. Thanks for chatting with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Chris McMillan. Coming up next, we're going to talk to Ethan Amberger next. This is the Roar Down. He's a newcomer, comes to North Alabama as a receiver from Adrian College in Michigan. Ethan Adberger is up next. And did you realize that you were first alphabetically on the great roster that Mike has up on RoarLions.com? So you've always been first in roll calls, right?
Yeah, so I was always the line leader. ABB is always first, so.
You're used to that your whole life. Pickleball champs, you and Leo Glover, man, how did it feel?
I felt amazing, walked up there first time really playing pickleball. Like, the only time I've ever played pickleball was with my mom one time. She beat me like 11-0, and I never touched a pickleball paddle since. So, yeah, it felt fun. It was fun. Leo definitely carried me the whole way, but it was a lot of fun.
Well, what was the very first thing Leo said to you when you picked up the paddle and you're going through, like, how to play? What was his biggest piece of advice?
Well, he just walked up and said, we're winning this thing. I'm like, dude, I've never played before. And so then he explained the rules, and halfway through he was still explaining the rules, and we eventually figured it out. So,
How long
fun.
did it take you to get a good groove?
Probably like the fifth game, and then I started feeling like hitting it over, and so, yeah, it became less of a liability at that point. So.
That's perfect. Well, man, that's awesome. Oh, here's a great question. Who provided the hardest competition to you guys? Who was the biggest threat?
Oh, it was easy, Colin Wright. Like, it just, I don't know, that dude was up there, like, hitting it. Like, I can't explain why he was so good, but, like, he definitely gave us a run for money, and it was like our second game in, too. So, I mean, we were almost eliminated right then and there, so.
So you guys agree Colin was the guy?
Yes, Colin was the best player out there for sure.
Who was his partner?
John Nolan. Yep.
John Nolan, yeah. Okay,
So.
there you go.
Yes, sir.
That is outstanding. So let's shift over to some football camp. You transferred to North Alabama from Adrian College. 16 touchdowns in 20 games there, over 120 receptions, nearly 1,500 receiving yards. Man, you hit the portal. Why North Alabama?
Well, I just want to be down here, like, I knew Coach Dearman, and, like, want to be a part of the culture of the program down here. So I love the South, and just kind of, like, after talking with Coach Dearman, just, like, what the offense they have run and, like, the culture he has established down here, just knew we want to be a part of it.
Yeah, and football, as we know, is competitive at this level, but it's also, I've been at the D3 level, D2 level. It's been competitive at those levels as well. Just talk about your experience there and how you think it'll translate to FCS.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, like, Adrian, for week one, like, my sophomore year, we played in FCS school and we beat them. And so, like, there is good competition there. Like, a lot of my teammates went Division I when I transferred as well. So we were playing good competition, and it was fun. I loved it. I'm very glad I spent 2 years there. So
I was looking. You had, two 200-yard receiving games. Your last year, 1,000 yards receiving, which is unbelievable, 92 catches. For you, freshman year, 35 catches, 92 as a sophomore, man. What was the difference between year 1 and 2?
we really got a good quarterback. So one of my best friends, Noah Boudry, he just kind of transferred into that school, and he's like one of the best quarterbacks I've ever played with. And so especially at that level, he was definitely the best quarterback in all of D3. So I really just kind of got lucky with him. We had a good offensive coordinator and just had a much better team the next year. So.
Yeah, it had really good rapport, and now you're building that rapport with guys like Destin Wade, and you got a great wide receiver room around you. Just talk about this offense. Talk about some of the guys you've gotten close with.
Oh, yeah, like one of the guys I got close with is like Noah Gregg. I'm sure you guys know who he is. Like, great dude, you know. So he rededicated his life to the Lord, and then, like, he's like one of the best dudes I've ever met. And so like, guys like Snap, and we just have like a really good group of receivers, like all around great dudes, and like all of our dudes here are just really like first class, top notch guys. So
if I'm not mistaken, we've had a lot of people talking about you leading FCA.
yes, sir.
And so what's that been like for you, seeing so many players get on board?
Yeah, I mean, like, Fellowship of Christian Athletes is awesome. It's a Bible study with, like, all the athletes on campus. And, you know, came here, we started it, and, like, people are just very bought in. So people are hungry, for, you know, for the gospel and for the cause of Christ. And so, you know, like, finding that group of believers who also, like, want to follow the Lord as well is really awesome.
And to know that your head coach supports that, too, and, in fact, really encourages that. It's got to feel good knowing you got a head coach like that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's one of the reasons I came here, was for that aspect of Coach Dearman.
Speaking of head coaches, your dad was your high school coach.
Yes, sir.
What was that experience like?
It was good. I loved it. I mean, my dad was a great high school coach. Like, he was always harder on me than everybody else, but that was for a reason. And so, like, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything else in the world. So I loved it. And, you know, he was a good high school coach. He's still there. And so, yeah, it was awesome.
I'm sure he had a big influence on the type of player you are on the field. So when Lion fans get to watch you in the fall, what can they expect the type of player you are?
Consistent, just gritty, like all the white guy terms. But, you know, I'm just going to, like, play my hardest and do my best. So
What's it been like this offense with the quarterbacks, skill guys working together in this offseason? How's it coming together?
it's coming together well. I mean, I haven't been much. I've been out for a little bit, so I'm really just kind of getting back into it. So hopefully I'll answer that in a couple of weeks.
Very nice.
What's the one route that you get excited about when it's called on the play sheet and you get to run this route? What's your favorite?
Any type of deep route, like any type of slot fade, anything going deep on a safety is just a lot of fun. So Yes, sir.
16 touchdowns in 20 games. I'm sure you'd like to maybe get the first one inside of Bank Independence Stadium. So have you thought about what that would mean?
Not until now. I would love to score a touchdown. I'd love to get on the field. So yeah, that'd be awesome. So first touchdown in this Bank Stadium would be incredible. That'd be definitely a blessing for sure. So just try and get the win at this point. So
Yeah. Any predictions from you on who's going to score the first one?
your guess is as good as mine. Probably someone like Noah Gregg, Snap. So whoever's out there, probably Chris McMillan if we're inside the red zone. So.
Noah had like 4 of the first 5 touchdowns, I think, of the year. Like, he had one in every game, the first 5 games. I mean, it was impressive to watch. Noah's been really good. So that's a good prediction. I don't know if anybody's really said Noah, so.
There you
Yeah,
go.
he's a gamer. So.
All right, as you've learned, Florence, what's been some of your favorite things about this Shoals area?
Well, I mean, obviously being from Michigan, like the weather, like, it's so cliche, but like it's just so I love it down here so much, like the weather. Like obviously the people are so much nicer, like the culture like that UNA has. I don't know if it's just like the South, but like people are just so nice. Like you walk around, people are like asking like, hey, do you need help with anything? Or people are very polite, and so just that aspect of like talking to people and interact with people is like very pleasant.
Last thing for me, Ethan, we've been doing these videos. What's your name? Where are you from? They all kind of went out back in the summer, and you were the very first one that went out. Being the first in alphabetical order, it made a lot of sense, has been said. So I remembered you saying the weather was like one of your favorite early things about this community, but I also remember, correct me if I'm wrong, you said that one of your favorite things to do is to golf.
It is, yep. So I love to golf. I'm not great at it, so my girlfriend's beat me every time. So saw some pride there. But golfing's fun. Just like get out with some boys, kick it, and just like hit some golf balls. It's a lot of fun.
Say, what's your lowest score of all time?
Oh boy, I shot like last summer. I was playing a lot. I was like shot an 82, and so that was one of the best rounds ever. It wasn't a great course, but I don't know if I can do that for a while. So.
Well, Ethan, we appreciate you breaking it down with us here. What's been your favorite thing about this football program at North Alabama?
Probably the people. Obviously, like football is the most fun, but like just like interacting with my teammates, like like we have a great group of guys here. So I'm sure we all met like guys like Noah Gray, Leo, like Ty Watkins, like made a lot of close friends, a lot of close relationships on this team. So interacting with my teammates, just spending time with them, and just practicing together is a lot of fun.
Well, we can't wait to see you out on the field. We appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Chris McMillan, Leo Glover, and Ethan Abberger here for joining us. Mike, you've got bios up for every player on the website, right?
Yeah, just about. We're actually adding a few more guys that were kind of late additions, some walk-ons as well. So we'll have 118 players on the website. We've got about 104 right now. So in the process of getting those last ones done today, and we'll have full bios out there as well, so check them out.
Probably the first team in the UAC to claim that. RoarLions.com. Go check out the roster. Get to know all these dudes as they report here for fall camp in the next couple weeks. And we'll do a few more episodes of this and get you ready for the start of practice in August. So for Braden behind the scenes, all of our guests, for Mike Ezekiel, I'm Benjamin Rice saying we'll talk to you next week. Roar Lions.